Anyways, folks, this is Hunting Tips Part 2. Anyways, sorry about that, but my battery kicked out, so basically what happened was that, anyways, the SPCA doesn't care about that kind of stuff, and if they do, they never mention nothing to me. Anyways, also, we were talking about, hang on, yeah, the English setter. Anyways, so you gotta know what kind of stuff you want with your bird dog. These guys got bird dogs running out, and they got some dogs they'll just sit right beside you, they won't even run out. Okay, so now stage 2, we're gonna talk a little bit about maybe your dog is gun shy. Well, I'm sorry, my friend. If your dog is gun shy, then you effed up. Okay? I've never seen anybody train a dog wrong when it comes to being with a gun. Most of these dogs, they hear a gunshot at 3 months old and they start crying and they want to find out where it is because they think something's dead. They know what's going on. They understand, okay? So anyways, what we're going to talk about is a little bit about that. How do you make a dog not gun shy, okay? Oh, he said he's seen a guy out there about 35 years ago training his dog with a what was that? With a starter pistol. He said a gun that didn't fire bullets, but that's what he meant was a starter pistol. Yeah, and he'd been scared up by this dog. Really? And he recognized the hunter. Yeah, he did. Okay, so what happened was there was a guy out there with a pup that was about 4 months old. Okay, a little bit early, but if you get a Drahthaar, a German Wirehair Pointer, or a purebred Labrador that's used to this stuff and its parents have been through this stuff, then yeah, it's going to be able to go out there at 4 months old. But you don't want to kill nothing. Not yet. Okay? And he got scared up by this young pup. So he went flying and then bang, bang, bang. But the guy wasn't even pointing at him. Well, why is that? Well, I got a question for you. Why is it that a kid that grows up with his dad and his dad works on cars and the kid hears a loud revving engine, he doesn't care? When I stand beside a truck and all of a sudden, vroom, vroom, I get scared. But a couple of my buddies, their old mans, run on the track there on the drag, and when their dad's revving engine, they don't care. Well, that's because they've been listening to it. They were walking by on their way to school on Friday morning, and their dad was going, vroom, 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 and they're just walking by the, whatever it is, the Monte Carlo or whatever, with the 454, right? Does this make sense? So when the dog is in action and it's running towards what it loves, towards the bird, okay, then you go pop, pop, pop. Then you know your dog's not going to be gun shy. If it's gun shy in the action of pointing or not pointing, not when it's pointing, don't you guys screw this up. When your dog goes for the bird and the bird goes up and the dog goes and chases the bird, then you go bang, 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 bang. The dog won't even know what's happening. But then the next time that dog hears bang, 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 he's going to snap and he's going to think there's a bird. Okay? That's how that works. Okay? If you don't want your dogs to be gun shy. Okay? I'm just here trying to give regular guys regular tips because you know what I'm sick of, man? I'm sick of them not being no good bird hunting shows out there. Okay? And then if there is a bird hunting show, it's not even funny, man. There's no comedy in it. There's nothing. So this is the new and improved bird hunting with Rob Serena, Canadian redneck. That's the way to go. Okay, I got the best tips. I got all the information. And if I don't know, you write me a letter. You give me a video response. I'll read the goddamn book and I will read it back to you and I will figure it out and I will fix the problem. You email me with any problems you have with any of your bird dogs at robertserena@hotmail.com. No dashes, no spaces. That's ROBERTSERENA@hotmail.com, and I will respond to you with a stone cold right 110% every time answer because I know everything there is to know about bird hunting. If I haven't hunted that type of bird, then I might not know too much about it. I haven't done too much chucker hunting, okay? I'm not a big chucker guy, okay? Not real big on chucker, okay? So if you got questions about chucker hunting, don't ask me. But I'm going to be going chucker hunting here in the next week here because I need to know everything there is to need to know. I ain't not been the best guy out there, but I know what's going on a little bit. Anyways, I got my chainsaw here. I got my pheasant. I got my buck. And I got my camo and I got my bright orange. You can't see it right now because I'm in black and white because I like that. I think it's cool. But I'm going to tell you a little more about this jacket. This jacket's good. This is why I like this jacket. Look at this. Boom. Okay. I got my shells. And then what's that? Boom. I got my button. This is orange right here. Okay. I'm sorry guys, but you should wear your orange when you're out there bird hunting because you know what? Nobody knows nothing. Okay, look, I put my birds in here. Okay. And this is another reason why I'm making this show. This store is closed right now. It's closed down because they're out of business. And I'm going to say something too. There's a reason why Hunters and Surrey's out of business. Okay? We got a better store open there now. And I've got nothing to do with those guys. Okay, so I'm not advertising. But I walked into Hunters and I said, hey, it's before I had this nice brown and jacket. I had to go on a bird hunting trip and I couldn't find my vest. And I said, shit, I'm up shit creek with no paddle. What do I do? So I went down to Hunters thinking, go to my local hunting store. I never walked into Hunters before. I'd always been to other places. Okay. My old man used to say, don't go to Hunters, right? So I went to Hunters.